This picture is of his boy. The whole time he was sick. The most important thing to him was to keep up the fight. It was the hardest thing for him to know that his boy was going to grow up without a father.
Grapple up to that rock, and you grapple up to that rock.
Yeah.
Hey, Dee, it's Pappy. I got something to say. Yesterday was a day, that's for sure. But today, it's a whole new day.
Scotty lived until he didn't. Scott was such a healthy person, and it was so ironic that he got melanoma. But he lived in the sun. He lived in the sun. From the time he was born, he lived on a ski resort. It was his passion. You know, when Scotty first got his diagnosis, the first prognosis was not good. You may not make it to Christmas.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. I'm getting better. I'm still fighting. I'm fighting as hard as I can.
Scott told me, "I'm scared." One thing that's really obvious is that UC's program doesn't just focus on the physical care. From the moment we got involved with them, it was very obvious that they pay a lot of attention to the emotional care of their patients.
Dance party, room 1013. Yeah, man.
Not treating them just as a sick person, but as a person.
What's up, Bobby? Just working hard on the bike today, son.
He wasn't scared to be there. He wasn't upset to be there. He felt like a person when they rolled him in, and that no matter how much danger he was in, he felt like this was his team.
I'm getting ready to go for a walk. First walk in a while, man. I'm with my boy Kyle. This guy's the greatest.
I just remember him being just such a ray of light, and anytime he'd come through the hospital, I'd always make sure I'd go into his room and say hi and see how he was doing. Not every day we see people that have cancer that are smiling constantly and laughing and wanting to get up and walk through the hallways and talk with people. And I think that's just their spirit. I think that's just who they are. No matter what they're going through, they're always going to put other people before them. And I think that's something I strive to be.
Hey, buddy. Sorry I can't talk to you tonight. Got my chemo going on. Got a bunch of big doses. It's going to be chaotic in here. But I want you to know I love you. I'm really super proud of you. You give me so much power. You give me so much strength. Man, I think about you all the time, and it just makes my heart gold. I hope you have a great night. Be good to your mom. Be good to Will. And have a great day in school tomorrow. And know that your pappy, he loves you.
And it was that incredible culture of UC Medical where they didn't give up on Scott. The week before he died, we got his son and a dear friend of ours, and we loaded up the car and we drove to Santa Fe. We sat in restaurants and we laughed and we had a beautiful time. And he just never stopped living, you know. That was him. You know, it was once again that guy who just embraced where he was. He didn't look at what was missing from his life. He always looked at what was there. Tragedy happens. Tragedy happens. It's what you do with it. You know, even for those nurses, they see tragedy every day. It's what you do with it that really makes you who you are and makes your life so full. And that was my love affair with Scotty.